Welcome to Russia. Russia, a land of breathtaking landscapes, imperial grandeur, and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. From ancient cities steeped in legend to natural wonders that defy imagination, this vast country holds some of the most awe-inspiring sights on Earth. Join us as we journey through the wonders of Russia, exploring its timeless beauty, rich history, and hidden gems that will leave you speechless. St. Petersburg. A city of imperial grandeur, timeless beauty, and endless canals, St. Petersburg is a masterpiece built on water. Known as Russia's window to the west, this city was the dream of Peter the Great, who envisioned a European-style capital that would rival the great cities of the world. And what he created was nothing short of breathtaking. The streets of St. Petersburg feel like a living museum, lined with ornate palaces, golden domed cathedrals, and elegant bridges that stretch over its countless canals. Walking along Nevsky Prospect, the city's grand boulevard, you're surrounded by the legacy of emperors, poets, and revolutionaries who shape Russia's history. At the heart of it all stands the Winter Palace, home to the legendary Hermitage Museum. With over 3 million priceless artifacts, including works by Da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo, this museum is a treasure trove of human creativity, housed in the former residence of Russian czars. Just outside, Palace Square has witnessed some of Russia's most pivotal moments, from imperial celebrations to the storming of the palace during the Russian Revolution. But St. Petersburg is more than just history, it's a city of romance and mystery. The Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, with its kaleidoscope of colorful domes, looks like something from a fairy tale. The Catherine Palace in Tsarskoye Selo, with its world-famous amber room, glows in golden splendor. And when night falls, the city transforms. During white nights, from May to July, the sun barely sets, and St. Petersburg becomes an endless festival of music, art, and midnight boat rides along the Neva River. With its breathtaking architecture, rich history, and poetic soul, St. Petersburg is more than just a city, it's Russia's imperial heart, where every street and canal tells a story of ambition, revolution, and timeless beauty. Altai Mountains. Deep in the heart of Siberia, where Russia meets Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and China, lies a land of untamed wilderness and breathtaking beauty, the Altai Mountains. This is a place where nature reigns supreme, where snow-capped peaks rise above, crystal-clear lakes, dense forests, and vast, untouched valleys. The Altai region is often called the Siberian Shangri-La, a hidden paradise where legends and landscapes intertwine. Towering above it all is Mount Belukha, the highest peak of the range, its icy slopes shrouded in mystery. Locals believe this sacred mountain is the gateway to Shambhala, a mythical land of wisdom and enlightenment. Some even say the great explorer Nicholas Roerich came here searching for the secrets of the universe. But Altai is more than just mountains, it's a land of rushing rivers, ancient petroglyphs, and mystical energy. The Katun and Chuya rivers carve through the valleys, creating some of the most stunning landscapes in all of Russia. Along their rocky banks, thousands of prehistoric carvings tell the stories of ancient civilizations that once roamed these lands. Then there's Lake Telitskoy, known as the Golden Lake, a deep, mirror-like body of water that reflects the sky in mesmerizing shades of blue. It's one of Russia's most pristine lakes, surrounded by lush taiga forests and hidden waterfalls. In the stillness of this remote paradise, the only sounds are the whispers of the wind and the calls of distant eagles. For adventurers, the Altai offers endless possibilities, trekking through untouched valleys, rafting down wild rivers, or simply standing on a mountaintop, gazing at a world untouched by time. This is a place where nature's raw power and beauty come together, making it one of the most awe-inspiring wonders of Russia. Peterhof Palace. Often called the Russian Versailles, Peterhof Palace is a dazzling masterpiece of imperial grandeur. Perched on the shores of the Gulf of Finland, just outside St. Petersburg, this lavish estate was the vision of Peter the Great, who wanted to create a palace that would rival the splendor of Europe's greatest royal residences. And what he built was nothing short of breathtaking. The Grand Palace, with its golden domes and Baroque elegance, dominates the landscape. Inside, it's a spectacle of gilded halls, intricate chandeliers, and priceless artworks, a reflection of the luxury of Russia's czars. But the true magic of Peterhof lies outside, in its legendary fountains. The Grand Cascade is the crown jewel of the palace garden, 64 fountains, 200 gilded statues, and rushing waterfalls, all powered entirely by natural water pressure. At its center, the towering golden statue of Samson wrestling a lion symbolizes Russia's victory over Sweden in the Great Northern War. Watching the fountains come to life, spraying water high into the air, feels like stepping into a scene from a fairy tale. Beyond the grandeur, the lower gardens stretch towards the sea, filled with hidden trick fountains, elegant pavilions, and tree-lined pathways that once hosted rural gatherings. Walking through this vast landscape, with the sound of water echoing through the air, it's easy to see why Peterhof became the summer retreat of Russia's emperors for generations. Whether shimmering under the summer sun or blanketed in winter snow, Peterhof is not just a palace, it's a symbol of imperial ambition, artistic mastery, and timeless beauty, standing as one of Russia's greatest wonders. Red Square. Few places in the world hold as much history, power, and grandeur as Red Square. Nestled in the heart of Moscow, this vast, iconic plaza has been the stage for Russia's most defining moments: coronations, military parades, revolutions, and celebrations. Surrounded by some of the country's most legendary landmarks, every stone here whispers a story from centuries past. At one end stands the breathtaking St. Basil's Cathedral, its colorful onion domes swirling in patterns of red, blue, and gold. Built in 1561 by order of Ivan the Terrible, legend says its architect was blinded to ensure he could never create anything as beautiful again. To this day, its fairy tale-like towers remain one of the most recognized symbols of Russia. On the opposite side, the Kremlin's towering red walls serve as a reminder of Russia's political might. Behind them lies the residence of Russian rulers, from czars to Soviet leaders and modern presidents. Just steps away, Lenin's mausoleum stands in eerie silence, holding the embalmed body of the Soviet leader who shaped a nation. But Red Square isn't just about power, it's also about celebration. On winter nights, it transforms into a magical wonderland, with twinkling lights, festive markets, and an ice rink shimmering under the stars. And when Victory Day arrives, the square becomes the center of grand military parades, with soldiers marching past in perfect unison, echoing the legacy of past generations. Whether bathed in golden sunlight or dusted with snow, Red Square is more than just a place, it's the beating heart of Russia, where history and legend merge into something unforgettable. Kizzy Island. Floating in the heart of Lake Onega, far from the noise of modern cities, Kizzy Island is a place where time seems to stand still. This tiny, remote island in Russia's Karelia region is home to one of the most breathtaking wooden architectural ensembles in the world, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, faith, and history. At its heart stands the Kizzy Pogost, a UNESCO World Heritage Site dominated by the Transfiguration Church. With 22 wooden domes stacked in a dazzling cascade, this church was built in 1714 without a single nail. According to legend, its architect used only an axe and, upon finishing, threw it into the lake, declaring that nothing like it would ever be built again. The result? A structure that has withstood centuries of storms, harsh winters, and time itself. But Kizzy Island is more than just a church. It's an open-air museum where ancient wooden houses, windmills, barns, and chapels have been carefully preserved, offering a glimpse into Russia's northern rural life from centuries past. Walking along its quiet paths, the air carries a scent of pine and lake water, while the soft creaking of wooden planks underfoot whispers tales of old. As the sun sets over Lake Onega, the domes of Kizzy Pogost seem to catch fire, glowing in hues of gold and amber. It's a sight that feels almost mythical, one that reminds visitors that true wonders don't always need stone or steel. Sometimes, they are carved from wood, by hands that understood the art of eternity. Dargavs. Hidden deep in the Caucasus Mountains, surrounded by towering peaks and misty valleys, lies Dargavs, Russia's city of the dead. This ancient necropolis, located in the Republic of North Ossetia, is both breathtaking and eerie, a place where history and mystery intertwine. Dargavs is unlike any other city. Instead of bustling streets and marketplaces, it is home to over 99 ancient stone crypts, scattered across the hillside like a ghostly village frozen in time. These structures, some dating back over 500 years, served as the final resting place for generations of Ossetians. Each crypt is built in a distinctive tiered shape, resembling small houses with slanted roofs, silent guardians of the past, standing against the harsh mountain winds. Legends shroud Dargavs in mystery. According to local folklore, during times of plague, entire families retreated into these crypts, choosing to live out their final days in isolation rather than risk spreading disease. Even today, some believe that those who enter the necropolis may never return. Whether superstition or not, the site carries an undeniable aura of solemnity, making it one of the most hauntingly beautiful places in Russia. Yet, despite its ominous reputation, Dargavs offers one of the most spectacular views in the Caucasus. From the top of the hillside, the landscape unfolds in a panorama of rolling green valleys, distant mountain ridges, and endless skies. It's a place where time stands still, where echoes of the past linger in the silence, and where nature and history merge into something truly unforgettable. Sergeyev Posad. A city where time seems to whisper through golden domes and ancient walls, Sergeyev Posad is the spiritual heart of Russia. Located just 70 kilometers 43 miles northeast of Moscow, this small yet magnificent city holds an unmatched significance in Russian history and culture. At its core stands the Trinity Lavra of Stidi, Sergius, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most sacred monasteries in Eastern Orthodoxy. Founded in the 14th century by St. Sergius of Radonish, the monastery has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, survived wars, and nurtured generations of spiritual leaders. Its blue and gold onion domes, white stone walls, and vibrant frescoes create a breathtaking sight, drawing pilgrims and travelers alike. The moment you step through its ancient gates, the scent of incense fills the air, and the echoes of monks chanting transport you to a different era. But Sergeyev Posad is more than just a religious landmark. The city is also the birthplace of Russia's most iconic souvenir, the Matryoshka doll. The art of crafting these colorful, nested wooden dolls began here, and today, local workshops still create them by hand, each design telling a unique story. Beyond its rich traditions, the city offers a glimpse into Russian rural charm. Cobblestone streets wind past wooden houses with intricately carved windows, and small markets sell everything from fresh honey and handmade crafts to traditional Russian pastries. In winter, a blanket of snow transforms the city into a fairy tale, while in summer, the surrounding countryside bursts into a canvas of green. Sergeyev Posad is not just a city, it's a journey into the soul of Russia, where history, faith, and craftsmanship blend into an unforgettable experience. Lake Kardivach. Nestled deep within the Caucasus Mountains, Lake Kardivach is a masterpiece of untouched nature. Often called the Pearl of Krasnaya Polyana, this high-altitude lake sits at an elevation of over 1,800 meters 590 feet, surrounded by snow-capped peaks and lush alpine meadows. The journey to Lake Kardivach is not for the faint of heart. A challenging yet rewarding trek through dense forests and rushing rivers leads to this secluded paradise. Every step brings breathtaking scenery, towering cliffs, vibrant wildflowers, and the distant echoes of cascading waterfalls. But once the lake finally reveals itself, the effort feels insignificant. Its crystal-clear waters reflect the surrounding mountains like a mirror, creating a surreal, dreamlike atmosphere. One of the most astonishing aspects of Kardivach is how it transforms with the seasons. In summer, the lake shimmers in hues of deep blue and emerald green, framed by meadows bursting with color. In winter, it becomes a frozen wonderland, locked beneath a thick layer of ice, with only the brave few venturing here to witness its raw beauty. Despite its serene appearance, Lake Kardivach holds an air of mystery. According to local legends, the lake was once home to an ancient Caucasian warrior who left his heart behind in the valley after falling in love with a mountain spirit. Some say, on quiet nights, you can still hear whispers carried by the wind, perhaps the echoes of that lost love. For adventurers and nature lovers, this hidden gem remains one of Russia's most spectacular alpine secrets, a place where time seems to stand still and the beauty of the wild takes center stage. From the golden domes of St. Petersburg to the untouched wilderness of the Altai Mountains, Russia's wonders are as vast as the land itself. Each city, each monument, and each landscape tells a story of history, power, and beauty. But this is just the beginning. Russia holds countless more secrets waiting to be explored. Which of these wonders amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible adventures around the world.